But Bill had a book in the high post for it. We always see the first as you get so all George, phenomenal. Here. The two guys, and they were not going to look at that basket. They didn't care if you rotated the ball. Other than Young, one thing like Gallinari, the supporting cast for the Hawks misfired throughout this second half, especially here in the fourth quarter. They just went to the bench with the clock stopped after that ball on bounds, so it doesn't foul him, put him on the line. Comes in, he's a 73% shooter. 4-point lead, they get in bounds. Will foul the rookie. The foul line for two so far in this game. Definitely mind that they were going to go with the strategy of try for the steal, if you can't get the steal, foul. So that's the move by the guy on the bounds. And then he gets the 3 men to make that match. And Billy, though, this is a beautiful play. Simmons back on the floor for defense. One more free throw for Maxey. One here. With 27.2 remaining. Philadelphia 5-5 trying to force it. Game 7.
No one builds 5G like Verizon builds 5G. Because we're the engineers who build the most reliable network in America. Thousands of smart towers with the 5G coverage you need. Broader spectrum for faster 5G speeds. And next generation servers with superior network reliability. Because the more you do with 5G, the more your network matters. And it's us, pushing us. So Verizon for smart. Always.
Nice. Nice work, Spurs. Right. Nice. He's
aren't your normal nachos. You can be that a large drink for $5. Oh, grande. It's a $5 grande nacho. Only at Taco
Minutes, each team with a timeout. Atlanta ball down 57.2. Well, the big thing now is go to the quick score. Whether it's 2 or 3, they need to save time. Once you score, pick up first order now. Pick up, and then you've got to go to the steal. If you don't get the steal, then you foul. Because right now it's block management. You're down 5. You need 8 basket. And they get that. Ben Simmons immediately. They double team. There it is. Get all over them now. And that's going to I think it takes them out. That's what you do. You force them. Like picking them up full court, you force them to use that timeout.
What's going on, J. Rome? Man, I don't care who wins this game, Jazz and the Clippers. Uh, if I had to choose one, um, man, they just not real exciting. But if I had to choose one, it'll be the Jazz. Even though the Jazz had the better record, for some reason I just look at them as being the underdog. Uh, actually, that's a good question because the Clippers hadn't had a lot of success as far as getting to the finals in a long time. Like I can never remember the Clippers getting to the finals. So that would be something, you know, the other team in LA getting to the finals. So uh, I do like the way the Clippers have fought back and stayed in it. I do like that because that first game, like I thought they had packed it in, but Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, those guys just decided, yo, yeah, let's do this. So I really don't care who wins. Um, like I said, I still look at the Jazz, even though they had the best record in the NBA. I still look at them as like being the underdog. Like they hadn't been back this. I don't think they've been this far, and I definitely hadn't been to a final since Michael Jordan and the Bulls beat them way back in the '90s. But really, actually, when I look at it, when I think about it, I would have to say the Clippers. I recant my statement. It will be the Clippers because the Clippers, at least the Jazz, have been in the last 20, 25, almost 30 years. Clippers haven't. So it'll be. I would like to see the Clippers win. I would like to see the Clippers just go ahead and close it out. Because truly, even though I look at the Jazz as being the underdog, the Clippers are actually the underdog when it comes to this series right here. So let's go, Clips. Oh, Trey. All right, so this game right here, Atlanta and Philly is 197 with 13 seconds left on the clock. 13.3 seconds left on the clock. 197. Trey has been like Trey Young. I mean, to me, this year in this playoffs, he showed me that, hey, dude, he the man. He is the man. He can ball. He got that killer instinct and then the skills to go with it. What's up, Aiden? Yeah, they got a good and crazy fan base. You know, I don't know. They might be going past. Well, LA never had like a. LA just had the star fan base. They had the stars. They never been like crazy like Philly and the Knicks. But yeah, they are crazy. They're out there. So Philly goes up 102 to 97. Atlanta has hurt themselves tonight because they have not shot free throws well at all. Like I'm talking, probably right now is like 8 out of or 9 out of 20. So they could have I won't say easily have won this game, but they could have put themselves in a better situation than what they're in right now. But it's still 13 seconds and anything can happen. Man, I bet it's crazy. I bet it's crazy. You better be glad they're winning because you might even see them really get crazy if they lost this game. It's a good crazy right now. Yeah, but Bogdanovich for Atlanta only had 7 points tonight. And, he's usually. Let me back up. Gallinari gets it to Trey. 9 seconds on the clock. Herder shoots it. He scores with 3.4 seconds on the clock. Philly just got to get it in. 2.1 seconds left on the clock. The score is 102-99. All they got to do is hit one free throw, and that's about it. So I was saying Bogdanovich, but it was not Bogdanovich. Yeah, they got it though. You're okay. It's 104-99 with 2.1 seconds on the clock. They get the ball in to Trey and he just dribbles it out. So game 7, it comes down to the wire. I think they said the game is Sunday. Definitely, the game is Sunday, and it's going to be in Philly. So Atlanta's going to have to go win on the road. All right, so the game we're doing tonight, Jazz and the Clippers, getting ready to start right now. Yep, it was just stated that if the Clippers win this series, it'll be the first time they've got into the conference, uh, played a conference title game ever. So yeah, definitely, I'm going for the Clippers. Clippers have a 3-2 lead. Actually, Donovan Mitchell scores. Actually, the game indicator here, I always say it wrong, but it has given Jazz a big percentage to win tonight. So the computer thinks that the computer and all the people, the highs and lows, whatever, the overs and unders, they think the Jazz win tonight. Donovan Mitchell with the ball right now. He shoots a long three, and it's good. Donovan Mitchell coming off, starting off hot, or starting off heated. He hit his first three. Paul George has the ball, tries to drive, and he's fouled on the play. Paul George being aggressive. Now Nick Batum, bad pass. He gets it back, kicks it out to Jackson, but Jackson doesn't get it off in time. Shot clock violation. Coach Lou. Mitchell. Foul, throws it up. He misses. Conley's playing tonight. So Conley, I think Conley is the actual point guard. So Mitchell and Conley are playing. I don't know. Mitchell the shooting guard? I wouldn't think. I think Donovan is the shooting guard, and Conley will be the actual point guard. Conley drives, but he's picked by George. Good defense. He goes to the front of the rim. Layup is good. Score is tied 5-5. Donovan Mitchell sees a break. He misses. Rudy Gobert gets the rebound. Slams it through 7-5. Jackson. Jackson's been playing really good this series. Actually, it's probably the best Jackson has played in his whole career. It takes some guys longer to get their feet under them. Wide open shot by man number 14. He's been playing good too. Conley brings the ball to the court. Gets it over to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell gets it down to Rudy Gobert. Ooh. Gets the ball over to the corner to Royce O'Neal, who locks down a three and blows a kiss to the bench. Paul George thinks about driving, shoots over Conley, but he misses. Donovan Mitchell with the rebound. Donovan Mitchell goes to the basket, high off the glass, misses, rebound. Morris gets it back to Paul George, who gets to a cutting man. Ooh, Rudy Gobert goes up over man and comes down on the ground hard, but he's okay. That is a foul on Rudy Gobert. Woo, that scares you. Terrence Mann to the line. Oh, first one is good. Yeah, Terrence Mann did get a good dunk over Rudy Gobert. He threw it down on from the baseline. He threw it down. Man hits both. The score is tied 10-10, 8 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock. Thanks everyone who was watching, everyone who was in the chat, everybody who's going to stop by tonight. Thank you. Ooh, block. Donovich's block. Paul George to the front of the rim. Takes an extra step. Ooh, man comes over and finishes with a dunk. Boy, he just doesn't look like he's the type of dude that'll do it, but he's a he's a baby face killer. Man, I'll throw it down on you. Man will throw it down on you. Ugh. On Rudy Gobert again. Rudy Gobert, you better box out. Terrence Mann dunking over everybody. Yeah, guys. If you're in the chat, great. Thank you. If you're just watching and not in the chat, that's great too. If you have a YouTube channel, hey, give me a like. Go watch one of my videos, some of my videos, and leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel out, helps me out, and I appreciate it. I just finished filming my push-up video. For those who don't know, every time I get 50 subscribers, I do 50 push-ups. That's just something I decided to do to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel, because that's something that you don't have to do. So if you find something on my channel that you like or that might help you, and you decide to subscribe, thank you so very much. On my way to 1,000. I got 350, or I have 350 because of you guys, so I appreciate it. And that video will be out soon. So yeah, thank you. If you guys want, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel. Basketball, as you can see right here, will be over soon, sometime in July, early July, and then we have a little time to wait, and then it will be football time. Football back again. Okay, so the score is 10-12 with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Royce O'Neal has 3. Rudy Gobert has 2. Donovan Mitchell has 5 points. And off the bench, well, not off the bench, but for the Clippers, Paul George has 2. Terrence Mann has 10 points. So that's the tail of the tape right now. It's probably Carter. What's going on? How's it going? Thanks for showing up. Tay Brooks, what's up, Tay Brooks? Man, I bet you that was wild. Yeah, I didn't know it was Zach Clayton's birthday. Me typing something just in case he's watching. Ooh, Mitchell slips and falls. He looks like he might have got hurt. I think he was more scared. He was more frightened instead of scared. Ooh, he did turn his ankle just a little bit. Yeah, I can imagine. Probably a little wild. Royce O'Neal drives with his left. He misses. All George is down. He seems to be in a little pain. Actually, he seems to be in a lot of pain. Ooh, he got a knee in the midsection. Yeah, not in the midsection, but it was close. O'Neal gets the ball under the basket. He misses a layup. Paul George to the front of the rim. Layup is good. LA goes up by 4. 7 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Royce O'Neal Loses, but he gets the shot back. Rudy Gobert gets the rebound. He's being double teamed. Get the ball out, Rudy. Ball back up to Donovan Mitchell. He shoots over two and kills it. 3-point basket, good. Score is now 13-14. Reggie Jackson gets it up to Morris. He's backing down, spin, shoots, and it's good. Donovan Mitchell takes the ball out. He's being guarded by Terrence Mann, who has 10 points, leading all scorers. Conley drives and he draws a foul on the play by Morris. Mark Thompson is Zach Clayton's buddy, but Mark did not get him by. Wow. But Nick Bain was there. Cool. Yeah, I don't know when's the last time I've been to a birthday party. Reggie Jackson shoots a three off the mark. Derek Favors in the game. He gets the rebound, gets it out to Donovan. Bogdanovich cuts to the basket, and Mitchell hits him for the assist. Reggie Jackson brings the ball down for the Clippers. He drives. Favors is guarding him. He gets the ball. Paul George back to Reggie. Reggie has Favors out on the baseline. Ooh, puts him in the washing machine, but he misses the jumper. Conley gets it to Favors, who stops and gets it to Mitchell, who's almost over and back. Oh, he dribbles it off his foot, gets it to Conley. Conley teardrop, gets it over to Favors, who gets it in the basket. Utah's up by 3, 19-16 right now. 5 minutes and 17 seconds left. Fouls called on Favors. Kid Leroy, what's up? Kid Leroy in the house. Conley goes out with 5 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first. Man gets the ball, shoots a short jumper. No good. Rebound Favors. Bogdanovich hurries the ball across half court. He sees something. Oh, tries to go to the front of the rim, but it's off of his leg. Turnover. Ball goes back to LA. Just left the studio. Are you working on a single? You might not. You may have told me, so don't get mad. Or an album. I'll remember this time. Morris with the ball. Bogdanovich guarding him. He shoots over Bogdanovich and hits again. Donovan Mitchell being guarded by Terrence Mann. Donovan Mitchell brings the ball down, gets across midcourt with 4 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock. LA and man-to-man. Donovan long three. Off the mark. Rebound, Paul George, who's doing everything tonight except scoring a bunch, but he was probably going to get hot. Oh, what a pass. Mitchell gets it to Platoon, wide open. Three is good. LA goes up by two. Two. Donovan Mitchell drives to the basket, Euro step, right hand layup, easy, easy. Scores tied. Paul George brings the ball, has Bogdanovich on him. Bogdanovich is guarding everybody. Paul throws the ball into backcourt. Paul George throws a bad pass, goes into the backcourt. Little Dirk. Batum with a steal and a dunk. You guys getting ready to get something put together, a collabo there, Leroy? Bogdanovich had a wide open three. He turns it down, gets it back out to Donovan. Actually, I don't think that was Bogdanovich. All right, we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Jazz up by one, 24-23. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If the Clippers win this game, that's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. They will go to the conference final, the conference championship, for the first time ever in a Clippers organization, in the Clippers history. So, uh, Jay Rome, first one in here tonight, asked me who am I going for? I'm going for the Clippers. Now, everybody knows I am a Hornets fan through and through, but I do like to watch basketball. And if I had to choose tonight, it would be the Clippers. Now, if you ask me who I would like to win the whole thing, Atlanta. Yeah, I'm just a straight underdog, you know, underdog Rudy. If you guys seen that movie Rudy, that like used that I would have to say that is my favorite movie. As far as motivation goes, I'm that type of dude. We did a collabo right now. We're just chilling. Oh, okay. That's great. That's great. I almost said that's what's up. That's great. Just chilling. Aiden. I hope Philly wins because I don't have time craziness. uh, yeah, Aiden, how long are you gonna be there? Because the game is Sunday. You're good for the night since Philly won. Philly won. I'm sure you know that Philly won tonight, so you're good until let's see. Wait. Saturday. Yeah. Because they're gonna be playing at home Sunday. So if you still there Sunday, yeah, I hope they win too. Woo. Yeah, yeah, they're playing Sunday in Philly. So yeah, I hope they win too. If they don't, just stay inside for a while because they did pretty good last year and then got knocked out in the bubble. So I was just thinking about today. Yeah, so you'll be there. So I'm pretty sure the game is going to be early. So and that might be good. That is not at night. Uh, I was thinking about that. Doc Rivers is the head coach, and I don't think he's been there more than 2 years. I think this might even be his first year coaching. It is a possibility that if they don't win, if they get knocked out Sunday, Doc Rivers is probably going to lose his job. That's how they do in the NBA now, right? Even though they got this far, they're thinking Philly, since Philly had the best record in the East, that they should win the conference. So if they get knocked out in the second round, Doc Rivers may lose his job. That's bad because he's a good coach. Ironically, he used to. I think was it not was it last year? Last year, year before last, he used to coach the Clippers. Morris shoots again. This time it's side out. Yeah, definitely. That's what I would do. All right, back to live action. Long shot by Ingles is good. Jazz back up 27-23, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul George drives, Euro step, gets it out to man. Man drives, goes up. He's fouled, but there's no foul called. He lays it in for two. I think it's going to be a good game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got another good game brewing right here. Donovan. Donovan hits a 2-point basket, but he's sort of hobbling. He's in pain. Paul George shoots a three. I think he was trying to get a foul. Actually, it wasn't a three. He shot a jumper. I think he thought he was going to get fouled. Rudy Gobert is called for the charge. (29-25). 1 minute, 41 seconds left. LA with the ball. Beverly. Paul George throws it up to Zubac for the alley oop, but he has to get it out to Morris, who misses the shot. Oh, Donovan Mitchell fouled at a 3-point line and hits it. Chance for a 4-point play. Foul on the play. Donovan Mitchell has a chance to get a 4-point possession right here. Steps up to the line. He already has 15 points, 6 of 9 from the floor, and he hits it. Paul George, who I do not think has come out of the game yet, brings the ball down. He's being guarded by Ingles. Screen set by Morris. Gets the ball and shoots a three. He's off the mark. Rebounded Patrick Beverly. Ball swung over to George. He gets it to Batum in the corner. Misses. Rebound. Utah Jazz. Donovan Mitchell. Ooh, spin move. If LA pushes, they have the numbers. Got to find the right people. Morris, wide open three. Good. 40 seconds left on the clock. Score is 33-28. Utah. Donovan Mitchell is scoring all the points. Oh, he's short. Gets his rebound back. Gets it to Gobert. Zubac blocks it. Beverly has the ball. It's 14 seconds left on the clock, so LA is going to take the last shot. It's 33-28, ladies and gentlemen. Paul George with the ball. Donovan Mitchell guarding him. He calls off the screen. He says, I got this. Oh, he pulls up, throws it up. 3-point shot. What? Yeah, he's got his hand on him. Paul George draws a foul on Donovan Mitchell. Let me blow this whistle. There you go. So Paul George has a chance to get 3 free throws. He gets the first to pull LA to within 3. And after his free throws, uh, there'll be 2. There's 2.7 seconds left on the clock for Utah to score. Sky Blue was up. A Paul George hits 2. Okay, I did terrible math. Paul George pulls LA to within 2. Conley shoots a long threes off the mark. So the first quarter ends with the number of points that I always say I need my Hornets to score, and that's at least 30. 30 points per quarter, 33 to 31. Like I said, it looks like it's going to be a very tight game, close game. Doesn't like anybody's getting ready to get blown out here. For the Jazz, O'Neal had 6 points, Bogdanovich 2, Rudy Gobert 2 points, Conley 2 points, and Donovan Mitchell leading all scorers with 16. And off the bench, Favors has 2 and Ingles has 3. For the Clippers, Batum has 5, Morris has 7, Paul George has 7, uh, Terrence Mann has 12, and nobody has scored off the bench for the Clippers. Uh, Terrence Mann is keeping them in the game. We all know that Paul George is definitely going to score more than 7 points. I think he's gonna have to have in the 20s, at least 20 points or more, for these guys to win. Morris is probably going to be in double figures. Platoon, he scored 5 points. If he scored 5 points, that's just icing on the cake right there. Terrence Mann, the way he's playing right now, is probably going to definitely have 20 plus. Uh, Rondo, I think Rondo is playing tonight. However, he's being a little bit hindered from a nagging injury. But we all know that LA can win this game. Yep. This could be it. This could be it. LA wins this game. They move on to the conference championship, which they have never in franchise history gotten to. They have never gotten to that space. So this will be history breaking for these guys. Benny, Colorful World, what's going on? All right, hey, I just saw that, Benny. Hey, that's what's up. That's cool. That's great. Yeah, keep Aiden safe, man. Aiden's one of my regulars. I gotta have him on. Oh, Sky Blue had to go. Okay, he'll probably be back. All right, there was a commercial time out there for the quarter change. So right now is the beginning of the second quarter, and Clarkson comes in and scores. Rajon Rondo in for the Clippers. Gets the ball to Paul George. He shoots a three, and it's good. Uh-oh. We'll let Paul George get warmed up. Clarkson comes in throwing up shots. That's what he does. He shoots the ball. He scores. He doesn't do a lot of passing. He doesn't have a whole lot of assists. The man just comes in and scores. Paul George with the rebound has Ingles guarding him. Zubac tries to set the screen, and George shoots over Ingles, and it's good. Like I said, Paul George gonna gotta be 20 something. Gotta have 20 something points to win this game. Ingles in the corner. Clarkson shoots again. That's what he does. Saved by Rondo going out of bounds. Gets it to Paul George. Paul George is fouled by Ingles early. The score is 37-36, by the way, with 10 minutes and 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, Nick Batum blocked that. Nick Batum is an ex-Hornet, by the way, guys. Don't know if you care. But yeah, when he came first 2 years, he was great. Loved him. And then he got hurt. Uh, and he was never the same for the next 2 years. Just never the same. But I'm glad he went and found somewhere that he could get out on the floor and help. He's a good defensive player. Uh, I don't know what it was at Charlotte. Sometimes he'd just make bad decisions, like George almost did. But they get the ball to man in the corner. He has Rudy Gobert on him. He shoots over him, but he misses. Clarkson gets the ball. Clarkson comes down. Nobody moves, so he's looking to score. Oh, he passes the ball to Conley. Conley kicks it up to Rudy Gobert off the mark. Batum overhand alley oop pass to man, and he scores. LA goes up by one. I appreciate that, Kid Leroy. Rondo gets to the basket. Right hand layup. Conley brings the ball down. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. Gets to the Clarkson, who looks to score. He throws it up off the mark. Rudy Gobert tips it in. Utah goes back up by one. Score is 40-41. 8 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock. Rajon Rondo shoots a three. O'Neal gets the rebound, gets it out to Conley. Calmly brings it across half court. Royce O'Neal looks at the three, but gets it back to Conley. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Conley drives, throws it off the glass and misses. Rondo brings it up. He's got his head up, looking to pass. Nobody's open. Gets it back to Leonard. Not Leonard, but George. I wish Leonard was playing. Ingles gets it down low and scores. Nice outlet pass from George to Man. Man's out there by himself at the three, decides not to take it. George with the ball still in his hand. Finally gets it to Man. Back to George. George shoots, misses. He had to shoot that while stumbling. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Clarkson brings the ball down. Nobody's moving, so if you don't start moving, he's going to look to shoot. But he gets it to Ingles. Ingles gets the screen set. He finds the point guard back to Clarkson. Now Clarkson's going to shoot. Step to the side, shoots, but he's fouled on the play. And Nick Batum is like, nope, didn't touch him. Replay. Let's challenge. 7 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock. You got him. Was that on the ball? Ooh, nice block. Nice block. They're challenging this. Nick Batum blocked a 3-point shot. The ref called a foul on it, but after further review, it looks like he got the ball first. It's a fighter will win. And then it'll start. By the way, Lauren, you didn't.
The Edge Pizza Hut. Every bite is a masterpiece. From loaded with all the way to the end. From the crust, and they might not be able to see it.
Oh, Sky Blue. I hope not, man. These guys are just going. I mean, and it's because of what you just said. Yes, it should be. Uh, uh, at least, they should win their conference, and at least they should uh, get to the finals. But man, these super teams, dude, these super teams. That just make me remember. There's 3 teams in LA. 3 teams in LA. So that would be cool. The Warriors have won a championship here in recent times. The Lakers just won one last year. And how would it be if the Clippers won one this year? And once again, it's a possibility with the teams and the players that are still out there, still playing. Hey, Clippers just as good as any team that could get to the championship. So they got a chance. Uh, but they better close it out tonight. They better get it tonight. Yep, I'm going for the Clippers. I am going for the Clippers. But you're right, Sky. If Donovan stays hot, then Utah has definitely got a chance to at least extend this series. And I know they're going to play their hearts out tonight because if they lose, that's it. They're out of here. Oh, they fouled him? Okay, I get that. He did hit the ball first, but the ball was still in his hand when his hand came down and hit him on the wrist. That was close. Clarkson shoots three and hits three. Hey, but Utah might hang in there tonight. Donovan shooting well. Clarkson shooting well. If Ingles warms up and gets hot, Kennard misses. Mitchell gets the rebound. Clarkson shoots again, and he hits again. Man, Utah's got some shooters. Like at the beginning, at during the season, that was one of the main things. They had outside shooters. Man, wide open for the three, he misses. Rebounded by Clarkson. So if Clarkson's on, if Donovan's on, and Ingles on, and Clarkson is on fire tonight. He just hits a layup. Jackson drives, gets it back out to man, tries to spin on Favors, not there. Nick Batum. Ooh, Nick Batum all the way to the basket with the slam, being closely guarded. Mitchell gets the ball to Clarkson. Clarkson is going to shoot every time you give him a chance. Fall away jumper is good by Clarkson. Clarkson with the man on him. He gets to the front of the rim, scores again. Clarkson is on fire. Timeout. Timeout Clippers. Scores 55-42. You better change the defensive person. I would not call George Clarkson a professional scorer, but I will call him a shooter. He's a guy that wants to score. That's what he's getting paid for. Go out there and score points. Professional scorer, I don't know. Just something about him. I wouldn't call him a professional scorer. Like DeRozan, he's a professional scorer. Um, oh my gosh, another kid for Washington Bullets, is a professional scorer. Uh, Kawhi Leonard, professional scorer, possibly. He's just a baller, right? Sky Blue comes in. Appreciate you guys. He just want to hang out with Kid Leroy. He don't say bye to nobody else. That's all right, Scott. Appreciate you for showing up, though. Make sure you watch behind your ears. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's a timeout on the floor. Clarkson is just on fire and couldn't be stopped. So the LA Clippers call a timeout. And as you can see, the score is 55-42. Uh, with a little bit of time before the second quarter is over. 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Uh, I have a prediction that the score will be around, I think, Utah at halftime. Utah Jazz 67, LA Clippers 59. Yeah. I yeah. Utah Jazz 59. Let me write that down. Halftime score. See how close I can get to it. Halftime score 67-59 Utah. 67 dang points and a half. That is a bunch. But they have 55 now with 5 minutes left, so it's a possibility. LA is going to have to score because if they don't get close to 59. It's going to be hard for them to come back. Back to live action. Steal by Clarkson, and he is still hot. Paul George looking for someone, looking for anyone. Gets the ball out to Platoon, shoots a three. It's off the mark. Rebound by Utah. Clarkson shoots again, and he hits again. And it's a three. Jordan Clarkson. George kicks the ball to Jackson. Jackson hasn't scored yet. Nobody's shooting the ball except Paul George. Rebound Beverly with the hustle. Gets it to Jackson. Long three off the mark. LA gets the ball back though. Oh, turns it over. Bad pass. There's 3 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. At basically four. So LA getting 59 points is going to be a stretch. But Utah can definitely get 67. Beverly to the basket. Oh, misses the layup, but he's fouled. Ooh, 59 points. Coach Gary, what were you talking about? 42-59 with 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Can I change my mind? I'm changing my mind. Appreciate you still being here, Aiden. I said that. Oh, come on, y'all may be hitting free throws. Let's go, LA. I said LA have 59 points by halftime with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. They only have 52 right now. Let's cut that back down to. I'm still going to give them 52 points. They'll score 10 points in 3 minutes. They better. Donovan Mitchell has it ripped by Beverly. Beverly going to the basket. Decides not to shoot it because Rudy Gobert was there. Paul George gets it to Jackson. Oh, they had to take it. Should have taken advantage of that. Gets it back to Paul George. He seems to be the only one that wants to score for him. He shoots it, and it's good. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left before halftime. Donovan gets it to Royce O'Neal. Screen set by Donovan. Gets it to Royce. Long three. Good. Jackson has the ball. Cross half court. Pass from George. He has Bogdanovich on him. Gets it to Man. Man shoots a three. It's off the mark. Rebound. Reggie Jackson. He calls a play. Wants to get it to Morris. Morris being guarded by O'Neal. Go to the basket, baby. He's fouling you. Oh, long shot. He had Jackson had to throw that up because the shot clock was on his back. My bad, guys. Donovan shoots a three and misses. Beverly drives, gets it to Jackson. Long three. Good. Donovan, long three. Nice. Easy. With a minute, 31 seconds on the clock, Utah 66, LA 48. Paul George drives, kicks it to Batum. He gets knocked out of bounds and he shoots. Royce O'Neal fouls him. Foul on the play. With a minute and 17 seconds on the clock, Utah definitely will get 67 points. I predicted. Uh, dang, they might hit 70. Will LA get my first prediction, 59, or will they get 52? Paul George dribbling against Royce O'Neal. Thinks he can take him. Step back three. Oh, in and out. Donovan Mitchell walks the ball across. He's got a screen that is denied by Rudy Gobert. He shoots. He scores. Donovan Mitchell, 69. Utah, 69 points and a half. Let's go, LA. Y'all got to play some defense, baby. They doubled them up. Jackson shoots. He's fouled on the play. He gets two shots. 42 seconds left on the clock. Yep, he rejected the screen. That's what I was trying to say. He's coming to get me tonight because. Ooh, yeah, Benny, hurry up and come and get him. I've never had an experience with bed bugs, but I have had some cousins that have, and yeah, those things are terrible, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like Utah is going to score 70 points. I predicted 67, but 70 points and a half. Reggie Jackson hits both of his free throws. The score is now 50-69. With 38 seconds left on the clock, Donovan Mitchell shoots another three. It's off the mark. Tipped out. Ingles. And he hits it. Wow, 72 points. LA Utah cannot shoot this good in the second half. It can't continue. With 19 seconds on the clock, Paul George has the ball at the top of the key. Will they get 52? Looks like he got fouled, but there wasn't one called. He's still down on one half. 7 seconds left. Royce O'Neal has to shoot the ball. He shoots it and misses. George shoots it, and he's off the mark. Right now, LA is down big. 22-point lead. But as I always say, it is not over till it's over. Can Utah continue to put the ball in the basket like they have this first half? Because if they do, this could be 140. They can score 140 points. There's something about the defense today of the LA Clippers that is not working. Right? Either that or just the Utah Jazz are just scoring and they really are scoring at will. Jordan Clarkson has come off the bench, and here in I would say like maybe the last month I've seen him play. He has not been the usual Jordan Clarkson, but tonight and the last night he played, he's coming back into his own. That's why they picked him up, come out and just score the ball, and that's what he's doing. Cool, Benny. Way to look out for him, man. I'm know he's glad you're there. To hook him up because I can only imagine. I can only imagine the hotel or the hotels in the area that he's talking about. That's what's up. I said it. That's great. I can't say that either. That's Tony the Tiger. All right. So, uh, full box score. Let's take a look at this. Actually, let's take a look at the uh, team stats. Man, it's gonna be well past 12 o'clock when I get into bed. I have I have a golf tournament I'm gonna play in tomorrow. That's a good thing. That's good, guys, because there's a lot of guys on here, especially YouTube um, artists and creators that know each other, and you guys cook for each other. I think that's cool, man. Because I always hear about somebody saying that, hey, I've got somebody invited over and I cook for them, or I went to somebody's house and they cooked for me. That's cool, guys. I just think that's cool. Coach Gary rambling again. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is going to be interesting. Field goal percentage. Field goal percentage. The Jazz are shooting 58%. 58%. That's just out there, ladies and gentlemen. 27-46 for 72 points. And LA is shooting 41.9, which is not terrible. It's not terrible to score 50 points in a half. It's not terrible. Um, but when you let the other team score 22 more points, that's when it's bad. All right. From the 3-point line, the Jazz have been heated. They have been heated. 12 out of 19 for 63%. And then LA has only hit 6 out of 20. So uh, that's a big difference right there. That is a big difference right there. Um, free throws. Free throws. Utah has hit every one of their free throws, 6 out of 6. But right behind them, LA is 8 for 9. So free throw shooting is not hurting either one of the teams. Rebounds, though. Rebounds. Utah is out rebounding the LA Clippers. All right, 9 rebounds. Uh, that 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 hurts. All right, that's hurt the Clippers. It's great for Utah. Assists just about the same. Steals, blocks. Now the Clippers have more blocks defensively, but you wouldn't be able to tell if you weren't watching the game because Utah has a 22-point lead. Turnovers. The Jazz have more turnovers than the Clippers. That's unusual. I mean, it's unusual because the Jazz are up so big. Fast break baskets. LA has 15 and Utah has 5. That just means all it means is with this score is that Utah is able to come and set up their offense and they're scoring off of points in the paint. Utah is killing the Clippers. Right? I understand that and that is indicative because you can look at the rebounds and tell that they're doing that. fouls in the largest lead is what it is right now, 22 points. Uh, if LA is going to win, somebody else is going to have to start scoring besides Paul George. And I'm not saying he's doing, he seems to be the most aggressive. All right. He seems to me to be the most aggressive scorer on the team right now. The person who is trying to get points. Batum has 7. Morris has 7. Jackson has 5. George and Mann both have 14. All right. But here at the end, and Mann had his basically all 14 in the first quarter. All right. So George, the ball is going through Paul George's hand every time, every possession. And then off the bench, there's nothing coming off the bench. Rondo has 2 points and Beverly has 1, but Patrick Beverly is not known as a scorer anyway. He's known as a defensive person, but they're gonna have to coach is gonna have to go in there and then come up with something. They're gonna have to change something. They're gonna have to change something because right now what they're doing is not working. You can count on. If I was a betting man, I would bet money that the Utah Jazz are not going to come out and score uh, like they did this time. Don't get me wrong; they are going to try, but it's kind of hard to keep up that scoring. Like Clarkson not missing anything, uh, Donovan Mitchell just scoring almost at will. It's kind of hard to keep that up in an NBA game. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It could possibly happen. If it does, you're looking at a 130, 130, 140. Okay, let me slow down. Possibly a 130, a 140 point game by the Jazz. But what will probably happen is if they continue to do this, uh, the coach for the Clippers, Doc Rivers, is going to say, "Hey, wait, not Doc Rivers. What am I talking about? I'm mixing these teams. Uh, what is going to happen is Lou is going to end up and say, let me pull my guys out. All right, let me pull my guys out and rest them up. Make sure nobody gets hurt for this game 7. That's what's going to happen. So what will happen after that is the coach for the Jazz, the Joker, will pull his guys out before they can run that score up to 130, 140. But if he kept the starters in, they continue, they can get that many points, which usually doesn't happen. Ooh, be right back, fellas.
Donovan Mitchell to look at player because you can't tell George Carson that he's not the best player on the floor. And I appreciate that radical confidence. I think they were the whoever's standing in front of him is terrific this first half. Jordan Clarkson outscoring the Clippers, okay, in the second quarter. Wow. We'd love to see it. Sure do. Sunday right here in New York. We'll be right here.
Is presented by Toyota. Even life is bigger in all new Sienna. Toyota. Let's go places. Go places. For some reason, I can't stop ordering strawberry.
My favorite ocean water.
The slush is bringing this to another level.
Cherry limeade.
I'm outraged. Get stuff done. And now, you purchase $5 instantly win cash prizes for computers. $5 ring. Official stores are getting stuff done. What's up, family?
Oh, good.
Like a good neighbor. You push your buddy hard. Sure, it's for a good cause. For a good cause. Muscle helps build muscles. When obstacles get in the way, it takes more than muscles to keep going. To find a way to step down or just tolerate. So yeah, muscle milk helps build muscles, but it takes heart to build strength. Muscle milk, own your strength. Chicken sandwich with real fun. Mayo, pickles, and a quarter-pound filet as far as the eye can see. Get comfy, it's gonna be a while. This thing's huge. Get the new Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich for just $3.99. Now, those ago can change the way you sleep forever. Just choose your perfect mattress set from our selection of top brands, starting at only $5.99. Skin a size and support you need and upgrade your foundation to a quality adjustable base for free. If you sleep on a queen size mattress, or even if you prefer a split king, and switch to a versatile adjustable base for free. How that room to go. There's more driving machine than you might think. Time.
Green team struggle initially, and the two squad was not a great team. Braun is a born leader, but this team had a lot of characters. Oh yeah, real inspiring leaders. We're all witnessing. We're the best team.
It was real. The Lakers were locked in. Presented by Chipotle. Donovan Mitchell, 22 points in the first half. Here in Game 6. Teammate off the bench. 21 of Jordan Clarkson's points in the second quarter. And it's a 72-50 lead for the Utah Jazz, and they try and force a Game 7. First half stats brought to you by Progressive. Once again, the three-pointer is such a story. 5 of 7 for Mitchell, 2 of 3 for Clarkson as a team, 12 of 18. And maybe 72 points, they did a lot of things well. What stood out to you? Offensively, playing with a lot of confidence. Then defensively, they were disciplined and dictated how to put this great second quarter. They can move their way back into the game.
Right. Check out my song, Tell Me Why. I Got You, Kid Leroy. Tell Me Why. Rich Candyman. I don't know. But you got to say his name 3 times before he shows up. I'm back at Aiden's. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, he could. It could be, could be in the bed now though. I don't know exactly where Asher resides. If it's in California, what is the time zone difference between where I am right now? As man hits a three, because it's like quarter to 12 here where I am, and if he's in California, that's like way across the country. So I would say what? I don't know what the time zone is, but I'll look it up. 8:36 p.m. Oh, okay. No, he definitely wouldn't be asleep now. Yeah, Ashley told me he's from Arizona, and the time is 8:36 p.m. Yeah, so definitely he could be watching. All right, so we have this right after halftime. The Clippers come out and they score 9 straight points. I think it's a 9 point run there. Donovan Mitchell did hit a three right out of halftime, but then it's been all Clippers since. So the Clippers finally get that 59 points I was talking about before halftime. But they still got some work to do. They still have work to do. It is 59-75. So, coach calls a timeout for the Jazz, which is smart. Definitely don't want them coming back. Just a 16-point lead, so any it could definitely take place. Could definitely take place. Like I said, I do not think the Utah Jazz can keep up this scoring, not this prolifically. Let's see. Tell me why. By Kid Leroy.
It's not complicated. All the AT&T gives everyone our best deals on every smartphone, like the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free. These aren't normal nachos. Uh-uh. Double the seasoned beef and a large drink for just $5. It's a thing with the bug. Right. Over with it. They got to hungry and not open. With a top-rated app that lets you deposit checks and transfer money anytime, anywhere, Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions.
Kid Laura, I asked my daughter if she'd heard of you. She said yes. I'm like, okay, this dude definitely legit.
No fees or minimum.
Not saying you weren't. I could tell that. Like this one, what is it? Tell me why 18 million views. Look at the video too. Directed by Cole Bennett. Hey, that bass drop is a problem, boy. Kid Leroy. Turnover. Man goes to the basket. Layup. Well, Bogdanovich comes back. Is that back to Bogdanovich? Yes, he says, calm down, baby. He hits a three. Reggie Jackson gets it to Man. Man is heated up. Another three. Woo. Collins hits a three. About the times we had, thinking about the times past. All right, Kid Leroy. I can see why. I can see why you're the man. Now you produce Asher. Now do you produce your music too? Because that's, I mean, that's just nice, man. That's nice. Everything I've heard has been nice, good. And you got a unique voice. You got that I call it rasp. I know you know what I'm talking about. But it's cool. Almost ran out of juice there, fellas. I had to plug up my stuff. Hey, what's up, Asher? I do produce my own music. And that's you got some good stuff, man. I mean, I like the rhythm. I like the beats you guys come up with. Uh, Again, like I said, you got a unique voice with that little rasp in the end in it, um, and that makes it. I don't know. It makes it feel. It makes your music sound like you really put in your heart behind it when you sing. There's a few people who do that, right? Um, so that's what's up. I like that. Mess around. Might have to start playing your stuff in when I'm riding around. People gonna be like, "Who is that?" Well, they probably won't even say who was that. They be like, "You listen to Kid Leroy, Coach?" Be like, "That's my dude. That's my dude." When I do my broadcast. All right, guys. So we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. The LA Clippers trying to make a move here because they want to end this thing. You know, the franchise has never gotten this. If they win, the franchise would have never gotten this far. It's not over now. It's not over if they don't win tonight. They just got to go to a game 7. Um, and it's going to be played in LA. No, it's not. I spoke too soon. But yeah, if they don't win tonight, they have to uh, go to game 7. But but yeah, it'll be good for the Clippers to win this one because they've never, if they win, they've never been that far. They've never been to the conference championship in history. In history now, in history, they've been around a long time. LA Clippers have been around a long time. Just never had a really good team. So they're trying to make a move. I know this score. You may, if you're just tuning in, if you're just looking at it, you're saying what? They're making a move. Score 64-85. Yeah, they're making a move. It was worse than this halftime. Was it 75-50? 75-50, if I'm not mistaken. 70, yeah, 70 something. 50, 60, 70, 72, 50. So right now, right before we get back started here, uh, O'Neal has 11. It's for the Jazz. Bogdanovich, Gobert both have 8. Conley 5. Mitchell 25. And Clarkson off the bench with 21. For the Clippers, Batum has 7. Batum, Morris, and Jackson all three have 7 points. George has 16. Mann is doing all their scoring. He's a high scorer for them with 24 points. Now off the bench, really nothing. Rondo with 2. Beverly with 1. Back to live action. Nick Batum scores for LA. He scores, but then Donovan Mitchell comes back down and scores again. Reggie Jackson just scores 88-69, 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the quarter. Donovan Mitchell drives short out in front to Jackson, who drives, and he hits the 2-point basket. There you go, kid. Being modest, being humble. Now I can see, man. You're doing a dang thing. You are doing it, man. You're straight. I like your music. I like it. I'm back. Goes Benny gave me some. That's great, Aiden. That's great. That's cool. Good job, Benny. Would be a great host. All right, Donovan Mitchell, bounce pass. Leroy, not Leroy. Oh my gosh. Jackson has the ball. Donovan Mitchell reaches. Don't reach. Jackson goes to the basket, kicks it out to Man. Man is fouled on the play. Foul on the play. I put Kid Leroy in the game.
Chasing his own man, he peels off to the perimeter to try to limit some 3-point looks. Very instinctive, good defense.
Nick Batum triggers the ball into Paul George. Screen by Reggie. Ingles picks up a foul. I think it was on the floor though, so it's going to be side out. They're not in the bonus. Since Bogdanovich comes out of the game for the Jazz, 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third quarter. The score is 90-73. Reggie Jackson being guarded by Clarkson. Now gets the ball over to George. Being guarded by Royce. Reggie Jackson to the basket, left hand layup. He's fouled on the play by Rudy Gobert, who is disgusted. He doesn't think he fouled. I think he got him with the body. It was a late call. Yeah, he put his left hand down on the hip. So that's a foul. It's a foul. So he got both hands up. Thank you for the two people who are still in here watching the game. Excuse me. In the chat, anyone that's at home, as I always say, if you have a YouTube channel, you know, go look at some of my videos and become a subscriber. I will definitely return the favor. Thanks for the 6 likes. Just played a little bit. Hey, that's cool, Asher. That's cool. Donovan shoots a long three. He's off the mark. It gets tipped out. Ingles shoots a three. He misses. It's out on the Jazz. Yeah, Asher, I hadn't played in the ball in a long time. I used to play, Reggie Jackson to the basket, turns it down, kicks it out to Man. Wide open three is good. Terrence Mann is keeping the LA Clippers alive. 78-90. 3 minutes and 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Utah already has 90 points, but LA is not out of it. Yeah, he's nice, isn't he, Asher? His stuff is nice. But yeah, I hadn't played ball in a long time. I usually get a chance to play after my basketball season is over, which is like at the beginning of February. I usually start playing basketball then. Right? Yeah, even at my age, that's how I stay in shape because I hate to get on the elliptical. I hate to run, but when I'm playing basketball, I guess it takes my mind off running. Reyes hadn't been in here yet tonight. Or I don't know exactly where he is. It could be uh, in the evening where he is. Who knows? He might show up. We keep saying his name, but you are the original Candyman, Asher. So hadn't seen Andrew. I think Andrew showed up just a little bit last night for a few, and he just popped in. And he must be busy. He usually hangs out for a while. Well, I think he did say he was dyeing his hair last night, so he might be getting ready to shoot an album cover or something like that. He might be just busy with his group. Terrence Mann to the basket, ladies and gentlemen. Terrence Mann has said, "Hey guys, we are not done yet." It is now a 10-point lead by the Utah Jazz. The Clippers have come back all the way from 22 points. Well, not all the way, but from 22 points. Clarkson shoots up. He's not hitting it like he was in the first half. I told you guys, it's hard to keep up the scoring the way these guys were shooting in the first half. Yeah, Andrew hadn't shown up tonight or today. Ball's triggered in by Beverly. Jackson has the ball. He says, "Hey, calm down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's run something." Jackson goes by Clarkson, kicks it out to man. Wide open three again. Good again. Good again. 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and Terrence Mann is putting on a shooting show. Screen set by Clarkson. Ball is back out, top of the key. Ingles sets the screen. Ingles shoots. Short rebound. Clippers. Paul George waits. Nobody's under the basket except Beverly. All right, let's call a play. He sets the screen by Reggie. Pass the ball, man. Come on, dude. Overdoing it. Pass it, dude. Let's go. Smooth the ball, baby. Little squirmish, little language going on there. Yeah, Paul, move the ball around, baby. So the score is 90-87, 7 point lead by Utah. LA is like, yo, let's come all the way back. Paul George is on the line. He was fouled in that skirmish. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. Paul George pulls LA to within 6 points. Donovan Mitchell rests on the bench, getting a little treatment going on over there. I think I think Coach calls a timeout. Yeah, to try to freeze Paul George. Timeout on the play. As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for those who are in the stream and actively uh, chatting. Thank you guys, as usual. But for those who are at home that are watching and not chatting, hey, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. Make sure you guys like the video. And even though there's about one quarter left in this game, that's about how long I'll be on tonight. Hey, share this out. Share me out, guys. Get other people to come in. I would appreciate it. Helps me out, helps my channel out. And if you would like, subscribe to the channel. It's free. It is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a thing. But I will say this: if you're going to subscribe to my channel, make sure you go and look at a video. Leave a comment about the video so the subscription sticks because YouTube is kind of funny. Yeah, if you just subscribe, then they will end up taking the subscription away if you don't leave a comment because it's like you're not real. That's how the algorithm works. So Paul George back at the line, he shoots his second one. That's good too. 5-point lead by Utah. Royce gets the ball at the top of the key. A lot of dribbling going on. Patrick Beverly gets the steal. He goes to the front of the rim. Paul George, misses, but Beverly gets the rebound. Jackson with a three. And it's a 2-point game. LA has basically come all the way back. There's Andrew. What's up, Andrew? Hey, Andrew, I appreciate it. Asher, that's usually what Andrew does. Like I said, he's probably busy. Oh, Royce O'Neal with a dunk on the baseline. That's usually what Andrew does. Um, Even though he may not be chatting because he's busy, he usually runs me, right? And that's what he says. He can I think that's what you said last night, Andrew. I'm here, coach. I'm dyeing my hair. So he's doing things, and I appreciate you. That's big time. Terrence Mann shoots over short. Has the run ceased? The score is 92-88 with 58 seconds left on the clock. Utah is up. Conley gets a foul. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a big game period for both teams because if the Jazz win this one, that just means the series is extended. They get to play one more. If they lose, that's it. LA wins. LA goes to a place they have never been to in the playoffs in team history, and that's playing for the conference championship. Paul George passes the ball. That's a good pass. Mitchell to the basket, and he draws a foul. Hey Andrew, look, I even said that. With your band, you're busy. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Work hard, you guys. Make that music. Mitchell on the line with 31.9 seconds left on the clock. First free throw is good. That is a good point the announcer made uh, at halftime. If you're just tuning in to this program or you're just watching on television, the score is close right now. But at halftime, the Utah Jazz led by 22. LA brings the ball across half court. They slow everything up. With 20 seconds left on the clock, they have 11 to shoot. 94-88. Reggie Jackson got to take a wide open three. It's good. LA is at home, ladies and gentlemen, so they're used to these baskets. Clarkson gets it over to Conley, and the shot goes awry. And Royce's rebound not count. It is a 3-point game at the end of the third quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clippers have come all the way back. All the way back. These guys do not want to go home yet. I mean, these guys, yeah, they do not want to go home. They want to get it done tonight at home. Uh, let's look at the team stats. This should be interesting. There's some interesting games this year. Once again, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, the score is 94-91. Um, look at the field goal percentage now. Jazz are still shooting a slightly better ball, but it's almost even now. The Jazz were shooting, I think it was 62, 63%. Now it's down to 52, and LA's shooting 51%. The 3-point shooting has gotten closer. The Jazz 16 for 32, and LA is now 13 for 30. Free throws, basically the same, almost the same. Well, the same shooting ratio. Jazz 8 for 8. They've hit all their free throws, and the LA Clippers have only missed one. Is exactly how it was at halftime. But now their percentage is 92.3%. Rebounds have gotten a little bit closer. I think at halftime, Jazz was had 9 more rebounds, so that has closed. The assists, we've got more. The LA Clippers have more right now. A lot of that is Paul George driving and kicking that ball out to man. Steals, the Clippers had more at halftime. Blocks, they have one more. Turnovers. Now this seems like it is definitely going in favor of the Clippers, but the turnover margin was not hurting Utah Jazz at halftime because they were up by 22. But this is what the Clippers are going to have to do or continue to do if they're going to win. They got to cause the turnovers by the Jazz, and they have to keep their turnovers down to a minimum, which they seem to be doing a pretty good job right now. Fast break baskets. Didn't even say anything about that at halftime, but they were still ahead at halftime. But now, it's affecting the game. 21-7 points in the paint. LA has closed that gap. 36-30. Fouls and the largest lead. Wow, the largest lead. It did go up to 25, but now the Clippers have come all the way back, ladies and gentlemen. All the way back. Okay, didn't even know that. This is the first time that the LA Clippers have had a full stadium. Oh, what's up, man? What's going on? Yeah. Hey, one thing before you leave, Andrew. What'd you say the name of the band was? Andrew Musatelli and the something show. But what's up, man? LA Clippers on the floor, jump ball. Patrick Beverly doing his thing. He's a defensive player. Terrence Mann doing all the scoring. He is out of the game right now, taking a little rest. Fourth quarter just started. The score is 94-91. Let's see if the Clippers can make it all the way back and take this lead and win this game in the series, or will the Jazz win this one so they can extend the lead? Reggie Jackson is like, yo, let me go to the basket. Patoon. Platoon with a three. The score is tied. Disrupticons, what's going on? This game is getting exciting. Well, it's been exciting. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, splits the double team, pulls up, shoots short. Oh, grab the rebound. Don't tip it. Rudy Gobert gets the ball, goes to the basket. He misses the layup, but he is fouled on the play. Nick Batum with a big shot. Ex Hornet. Score is 95-94. Rudy Gobert hits his first free throw. This coach is laying in bed watching some TV. I hear Decepticons. I'll be in the bed here shortly. Rudy misses a second. Nick Batum gets the rebound, gets it out to Reggie Jackson, dribbling with his head up. Ooh, the left side is just wide open. Nice work. And Reggie Jackson puts the Clippers up by one. The Clippers are now filling it. Foul called by Kennard, just being aggressive. Ooh, Reggie put it on him. Uh, look at the owner. uh, Donovan Mitchell has the ball in from Royce. Screen set up top. Donovan Mitchell shoots over Kennard. Good. 3-point shot. Reggie Jackson gets the ball, hurries across. Beverly shoots. Beverly hits a three. And Beverly's not a scorer. He hits a three. 9 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. LA goes up by one. Donovan Mitchell to the front of the rim. Too high, but they call a foul on the play. That's right, Andrew. All right, get back to work, young man. Sailboat the show. Once again, guys, thank you for showing up in the stream. Uh, not only you guys, but everyone who's at home, who's watching on your phones. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Do not forget to hit that like button. I got 6 likes right now, guys. You know, just like the games I watch, I want to get double figures. I need to get double figures. Right now I got 6, so I got to get at least 4 more likes, guys. 4 more likes. It can be done. Like I said, in any basketball game, you know, you scoring points, you score 6, 7 points, 8 points, that's good. But you've had a ball game if you get in double figures. So I'm looking to get double figures. Let's go. Let's go. The score is now tied. 9 minutes and 44 seconds left in the game. Reggie gets the ball to Beverly. Back to Reggie. Paul George in the corner. Good. The Clippers are up by 3 right now. They have come all the way back from 22, actually 25 points. They're playing man to man defense. McDonough drives, gets the ball down to Rudy Gobert, who is fouled on the play. Man, If the Clippers can hang on, win this series, and then get a healthy Kawhi Leonard back, Rudy Gobert misses the first. This could be something for the Clippers. It could be something for the Clippers. I hear you, kid. Jackson drive, shoots over Mitchell because Mitchell's a little kid. Tell you, Reggie Jackson has resurrected his career with the Clippers. Paul George with the rebound. Donovan misses the layup. Paul George gets it out to Batum. Wide open three. Good. Nick Batum. Nick Batum. Boy, I'm gonna tell you the, the last game, the last year Nick Batum was at Charlotte. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Let's get rid of him. I thought he'd go somewhere and just sit on the bench, but you know, he's doing good, and I'm happy for him. Okay, Decepticons, baseball. You know what? I have played baseball. Uh, Not in high school. I played it out in little league when I was young, and I like it, but I don't look at a lot of it. The Diamondbacks, your favorite team. I hear you. Uh, when it gets down to the World Series, that's when I'll start watching a lot. If I had a uh, a team, okay, I'll say it like this: when I first met my wife and met her family, they uh, they did watch a lot of baseball, especially during the World Series. And but my favorite team was or is the Atlanta Braves. It always has been for some reason. Even when I wasn't really watching I meant baseball. For some reason, I just gravitated toward the Atlanta Braves. Uh, Maybe because it's like Atlanta is close to North Carolina where I live. So and North Carolina, me watch what I say. Well, as far as I know, we don't have a professional, you know, major league baseball team. We have a bunch of minor leagues, but we don't have a major league baseball team because if we did, then like I always say, that would have to be my team. I'm a home team type of guy, right? The I watch I like the right. Hey, you gotta cheer for the home team is what I say. That is the main reason I am a Panthers fan. I am a Charlotte Hornets fan. I live in North Carolina, so I am a North Carolina Tar Heel college fan. You know, I can watch just about any team play, but as far as cheering for teams, those are my teams. I'm just a home team type of guy. So if North Carolina ever gets a major league baseball team, that'll be my team.
1984, the player at the Staples Center, never been.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at stake, if the Clippers win this game If they win this game, they'll do something they have never done in franchise history, and that is go to a conference championship. If the Jazz win this game, they get to play one more for the conference championship. If they lose, it is over. Ooh, Bogdanovich, long three. The score is 103-107 with 8 minutes left. That's a lifetime in the NBA. Jackson drives a little bit out of control, turns the ball over. Bogdanovich shoots in Nick Batum's face, another three, and drops it. What's it called? I'm gonna have to look that up. I know we have a lot of semi-pro teams. I know we have Diamondbacks, but I don't think that's a major league team. Yeah, but the Tar Heels. That's our college team. Clarkson all the way to the basket, off the mark. Rudy Gobert almost had the rebound. Jackson picks it up, gives it to man. Paul George wide open three, off the mark. Oh, nice. Jackson gets the rebound. Jackson gets the re. Jackson gets the re. Man, I'm happy for Reggie Jackson because he went to the. I think he was with the Pistons for a while, and like he was like just nothing there. He's playing at an almost an all star level now. Jackson gets the rebound, gets a bounce past the man under the basket who finishes. Hey Siri, does North Carolina have a major league baseball team?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia.org. Though it has never been home to a Major League Baseball club, North Carolina is home to numerous minor league and collegiate summer league teams.
Yeah, we just have a bunch of minor league teams. We don't have a major league team. That's funny, man. We ended up what 20, 30 some years ago, 30 years ago. I think it has been 30. We got our football team, which was the Panthers. You know, I was a Cowboys fan. I still am a Cowboys fan. But like I said, once we got our team, I was like, I have got to cheer for my home team. And so I knew I was like a diehard Panthers fan when the Panthers had to play the Cowboys to get to the Super Bowl. And I was cheering for the Panthers the whole time. What's that? They just have minor league teams? Yeah, I know that, but they don't have a they don't have a we don't have a major league baseball team. Is what I'm saying. Oh yeah, North Carolina. When I say North Carolina, I mean like the state North Carolina. We don't have a major league. Yeah, North Carolina college does. Yeah, that's I mean, and and the sad thing about it is, like I said, I don't watch baseball that much, so I don't even follow the Tar Heels baseball team. But I mean, when they do win, I'm happy for them. All right, so the score is 106-111. The Clippers, once again, ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes. The Clippers win this one. The Clippers, that's it. The series is over. The Utah Jazz go home, even though they won the most games in the regular season. Um, it will be a little bit of a letdown. I don't think their coach is going to get fired, but it'll still be a little bit of a letdown if they can't progress past this second round. For the Clippers, like I've said several times, this will be something that has never happened in franchise history. They get to play for a conference championship. All right, so we are back from the timeout, and since I was running my mouth so much, I didn't check the box scores, but that's all right. Hey, that's good, Decepticons. Uh, I used to have a lot of, well, not a lot, but a few. Grab the rebound. I used to have a few gamers that came in here. I remember one's name was Machi. Ooh! Paul George with a two. 6 minutes left on the clock. Donovan being double teamed. He's got to get the ball off his hand. Royce wide open three off the mark. Rebound. Utah gets the rebound back. Royce off the mark. Paul George basically walks his ball up. He gets to play. He goes around. Ooh, kicks it. Oh, man. Wide open three. Good. Will the Clippers hang on? I don't know. There's plenty of time left. Plenty of time left. 5 minutes and 23 seconds. Royce drives. He's fouled on the play and one. Come on, baby. Foul on the play. Look, not, okay, you can foul him, but if you're going to foul him, don't let him score. Yeah, Gobert doesn't go out there. There's no need to go out there. Wide open three. Boom. Conley's like, but you got to get out there, bro. What is that, guys? My. Okay, okay. Uh, I Monty hadn't been in here in a while, and I don't know. I don't think. I Okay. I've heard of other people not getting along with Monty. So, like you said, let's forget about it. No hate, no hate. But hey, look, can somebody tell me what this means? My kid, my students in school used to do this all the time. I know it looks like somebody is you're giving yourself a shot, but they do this. What does that mean? I know it means some type of like yo, I got like maybe I got ice water in my veins or something like that. But does it? Can anybody tell me exactly what that means? It's just a little motion that they do now. All right, there was a timeout on the floor. They are back now. Yes, there's plenty of time left on the clock. Yeah, they started doing that at the end of the year, end of this school year, and then after that I've seen a lot of guys, a lot of young guys do it. And Terrence Mann just made me think of it because he did it. I guess it means something like, "Hey, I got ice water in my veins" or something like that. George in the lane, he's fouled, but he backs Conley all the way down and hits a 2-point basket. The score is 109, 118. What's that, Leroy? Conley gets it to Donovan. Wide open three is good. Guys, this game is going to go all the way to the wire. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. 112, 118. Let's go, guys. Move. Pass the ball, man. This offense. Let's go. Pass the ball one time. Pass the ball and move. You can get it back. Yeah, it's going to be good defense. It's almost like one against one or one on one. But everybody knows you got the ball in your hand. Everybody knows you're trying to score. Hey, get the ball back to Jackson. Let him drive and dish. And then if that doesn't work, we'll get the ball to Paul George. Bogdanovich, 3, off the mark, rebound, Royce. The game is not over, ladies and gentlemen. The game is not over. Reggie Jackson. Oh my gosh. What an aggressive move. Reggie Jackson to the basket. High layup off the glass. 114, 120. 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Conley shoots a long 3 short. Saved by was it saved by O'Neal? He threw it off of a clipper. Oh, long 3. Yeah, that is interesting because I don't I don't think half of my students know what it means. It just looks cool. Oh, Beverly with a 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. It's getting down to It's getting down to closing time for Utah. Utah's going to have to do something here. 114, 123. They are going to double team Mitchell. He's going to have to pass the ball early and hope that somebody else on his team can score. Because it looks like everybody's getting in on the action. Batum hit a couple of big threes. Beverly hit a couple of big threes. Paul George. Everybody on the Reggie Jackson. It's becoming, what do you call it? Contagious. Ooh, Donovan Mitchell misses a free throw. Yeah, I definitely don't think the kids know, and I know the adults at my school didn't know what that meant because the kids would do it all the time. The kids would do it all the time. So if that means you have a gun, like if they knew that, they'd have had kids up to the office because you can't do anything to deal with weapons, especially guns, in schools. Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson to the basket again, high off the glass again. Reggie Jackson's like, we got to win this game tonight, guys. Mitchell misses. Oh, turnover. Slow it down. Here you go. Run some time off the clock. Beverly, the veteran, says, let's slow it down. Reggie Jackson, top of the key. 2 minutes left on the clock. Reggie Jackson has Conley on him. Step back. You can't hit that. And he doesn't hit it. 115, 125, 10-point lead with 1 minute 42 seconds left on the clock. Get the ball out of his hand. Double team him. Royce, you got to hit that. And Royce does. No, get the ball back to Reggie. Come on, bruh. All you're gonna do, George, is hold the ball. They know you got it. Pass it. You can get the ball back. I don't like this offense. The Hornets do this. Ugh, too hard. I mean, you made the offense too hard. Beverly. Oh my gosh, Patrick Beverly is on fire. Another three. They get the 3-point right back. That's offense. Oh, that's a block. That was close. Donovan Mitchell is on the floor. He's upset. He's a little bit hurt. He can't do what he wants to do. I think he may have stepped on Reggie Jackson's foot. He may have twisted his ankle a little bit. Oh, that was after. It's after. Looks like a slick spot on the floor. Yeah, he slipped in Reggie Jackson's sweat. I think he's more. It probably hurt him, but he's more frightened that he really got hurt. Hey, Decepticons, trust me, I know exactly what you were talking about with the Hornets. That's my team. No matter what, that's my team because I want to see them do good. But yes, yes, sir, they made me angry a lot of times. Donovan Mitchell is missing his free throws there at the end of the game. There's a minute and 8 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. LA is up by 10. LA has come back from 25 points down, ladies and gentlemen. At halftime, they were 22 points down. 22 points down. They have come back. I've seen a lot of comebacks in these series this year. Not saying the game is over because it is not. But the Jazz only have 1 minute and 8 seconds left in their season to make something happen. Get it in. Oh my gosh, what are y'all doing? You got to push it now. Yeah, what? You doing? Let's get it. See this. Look, Nick Batum. Nick Batum was a Hornet, and that's the type of thing he would do. Like, why did he hesitate to get the ball in? It was two people on his team wide open. He looks them off and looks across court. Now they get picked up. Now he can't hardly get it in. He finally gets it in, and now they got 8 seconds to get across half court. Let's go, bro. Can't start turning. Can't start making crazy mistakes here at the end. All right, I'm still stuck on six likes. I don't know. May not get my double figures that I want, but I still appreciate everybody who's tuned in or who has tuned in. You know what? I'm gonna give myself a like. You know what? I'm gonna give myself a like. You know what? There you go. So now I am one. I am three. There you go. 3 points away from double figures. I am three points away from double figures. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clippers could have given up in the first half. They could have. Pass it. Good foul. There's a foul. Reggie Jackson. Got to hit these free throws, baby. Ty Lue, I'm glad to see, baby. I'm glad to see it, baby. With chances to reach the conference finals, they're 8-0. Let's go, baby. Hang on, Clippers. Hang on, Clippers, and get there. Nick Batum gets the ball into Paul George. Got to get across half court. and he's fouled. How many more fouls do they have to give? Back. Kid Leroy's back. I heard echoes. Come on, Clippers. We got to win this. Hey, 50 seconds. Let's go. We got to hit these free throws, baby. I'm never satisfied to that horn blows because crazier things have happened. 10-point lead with 50 seconds left, 50.2 seconds. It seems like it's over, but you can never count. I mean, this professional team. They've got Donovan Mitchell. They're first place in the conference, so you gotta put them away completely. But you can see it on their faces. It's like they're almost they still slightly believe, but they've almost just packed it in. Donovan Mitchell shoots a three. That's off the mark. Patrick Beverly gets the rebound. And now I think the Jazz, I see the shoulders drop. The shoulders and the heads drop. They've just about packed it in with 37.9 seconds left on the clock. And all they can do, I'm laughing because Reggie Jackson. I'm happy for Reggie Jackson because he hadn't been on teams that have been successful either. And he had a big part in this series, especially in the last two games. Big part. Patrick Beverly listen, here's what's ironic about this whole situation. Hey Andrew, tell him I'm good. I'm great. I'm doing great. God has blessed me with good health. I got a golf tournament tomorrow. We're not gonna win. I just like getting out there playing golf. Uh, the Clippers getting ready to do something they've never done in franchise history. My boy Nick Batum, even though he made me mad the last year he was with the Hornets, he had a big part in this game. They taking these starters out. Look at Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann the killer. Terrence Mann the killer. Terrence Mann the killer. The killer. Okay, what's up? What's up, band member? What's going on? I appreciate that, kid. 37.9 seconds on the clock. Jordan Clarkson. Don't you foul him. Misses, rebound, and the Jazz have conceded the win. The Jazz have conceded the win to the Clippers. They're not even playing defense right now. The Jazz have 11 seconds left in the shot clock. They'll probably take a shot clock violation. Give the ball back to Utah with 7.2 seconds left on the clock. They'll just throw it in and then let the clock run out. Hey, just Disrupticon, you got to keep playing, man. You got to keep playing. You can't just try golf one time or two times. You got to keep playing. Once you hit that perfect shot, you'll be hooked. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you guys for showing me love and being in my broadcast tonight. Uh, the LA Clippers come all the way back from 25 points to win this game. the LA Clippers, first time in franchise history, are going to be in a conference championship. And like I said, they have just as much chance to win this conference championship and go on to win the NBA championship as anybody who is still in it. As anybody who is still in it. Um, yeah, here's what's ironic about this. Okay, yeah, if you don't like it, it ain't no need. You gotta have some kind of enjoyment from it, or because that sport it'll make you mad too. So if you don't like it, and then you okay, well, okay, I'm not saying you weren't doing good at it. Maybe you can play it, you just don't like it. I got you. Well, see, that's one thing I couldn't do when I was younger, watching on television, because it was boring to me. I was like, and the only reason I would watch it is like in the next month, what's getting ready to happen when the NBA is over and there's no football. Then you got baseball and you got golf. And then when you can't find a baseball game, especially back then, you can find anything now. But back then, there was nothing to watch but golf, so that I would just put it on. But I was like, this is boring. But when I started playing, and I only started playing like 10 years ago. When I started playing, it was a little different. But anyway, what's ironic about this game, guys? At halftime, I said that if the Jazz keep scoring like they were scoring in the first half, that they'd end up scoring 130, 140 points. I also said that if they did, they would score that many points. But I also said there's no way. If I was a bet man, I would bet there's no way that they can keep it up the whole game. And they didn't. They didn't keep it up the whole game. The LA Clippers came all the way back, and the irony is, as you can see right here, the LA Clippers are the one that scored 130 points. They scored 131 points. Wow, 131 points. The Jazz had 70 points at halftime. 70 points at halftime. The Utah Jazz scored 33 and 39 in the first half. They scored 25 and 22 in the second half. Where, oh my gosh, where LA scored 41 and 40 in the third and fourth quarter. So everything just completely flip flopped. The defense that the LA Clippers weren't playing in the first half somehow flip flopped, and then the Jazz could not stop the Clippers. So this is what happens. It's the NBA. Like I said, you gotta play the whole game. That Disrupticons. I can't play tennis for Jack. They had us in PE when I was in high school. That was one of the things we did. We played all sports. But they had when we played tennis. I was terrible. I was terrible. I can't do a backhand. I can't do a whatever you call it forehand. I don't even know if that's what it's called. But I couldn't do any of that serving, and I think that's why I hate what do you call ping pong ball, because we had to do that too in PE. I hated that too. But yeah, okay, guys. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate anybody that's at home that is still watching on your phone, that is still watching. Thank you guys for showing up. It was a great game. If you're a Clippers fan, it was a good game. It was just a tale of two halves. The Jazz could not stop scoring. Could not the LA Clippers could not stop the Jazz from scoring the first half, and then the roles were just completely flipped. The Jazz could not stop the Clippers from scoring in the second, and the Clippers just really outdid the Jazz in scoring. And ladies and gentlemen, this is all without Kawhi Leonard, one of the best offensive players in the NBA. I don't know if he'll be able to come back, because I could never find him on the sideline. Like maybe he's not there, maybe he's back in LA getting treatment. But the conference finals is set Sunday 3:30. LA Clippers versus Phoenix. LA Clippers again are the underdog. They came in fourth place, and the Suns came in second place. So both first place teams. Well, not both first place teams. The first place team for the West is out. The first place team for the East is in a fight for their life. All right, they've got to beat the Hawks. They don't beat the Hawks. They don't beat these Hawks. Then the Hawks will be in it. So let me look at this again.
There's a lot of world that NBA plus TNT. I think TNT will have those games.
All right, so this next game will decide who is going to be playing for the conference championship in the East. Philadelphia and Atlanta are tied. Atlanta is actually the fifth place team playing this first place team. They're tied. They got to win one more game. Well, each team, whichever team wins, is in it. Brooklyn and Milwaukee, exactly the same thing. Brooklyn was number 2. They've come on some hard times, some injuries. Kyrie Irving is out. He's not going to come back. So uh, Kevin Durant, who had a outstanding game 2 games ago, is going to have one. The beard, James Harden, went from scoring, I think, was maybe 2 points 2 nights ago to this last game scoring 16. I think he had 16 points, so they're going to have to get it out of him. Green for Brooklyn is going to have to score. If not, Antetokounmpo and Middleton are going to take it to him. They're going to take it to him, so that's going to be a good game. All the games are good. I'm glad this year is like there's no. There have been some sweeps, but there's been more. Like Phoenix swept Denver. All right. But I think that's about it. I think there might have been another sweep in the first round. But anyway, right now, these games are getting down to it. They are good games. Um, Everybody's locked. The last two for the Eastern Conference are locked up 3-3. So these have got to be good games. Probably not going to be blowouts. Got to be good games, or at least to the fourth quarter. All right, so I got to check out at least one of those games. I gotta my boy the Atlanta Hawks. I want them to win. They're the underdog. All right, and like I said, Ice Trey, he's showing me something. He's showing America that he is a ball. He's got the killer instinct. Um, Brooklyn and Milwaukee. Ah, you know, of course, I want to see. I'd rather see Milwaukee win, because Brooklyn put together that super team. You know, I mean, heck, yeah, a lot of people are saying they should win with that super team. You know, but again, this should show the NBA that you can put 3 guys. You're probably not going to be able to put 4 superstars together. Actually, if you say Blake Griffin is still a superstar, then they got 4 guys. But Blake's a little bit old now. But anyway, this should tell you like you got to have some luck. All the people that are on your team got to stay healthy because they don't stay healthy. You can find yourself struggling, just like Brooklyn is right now. Okay, let me not say struggling. I mean, they are playing the number 3 team, Milwaukee. So they're just not blowing these guys out. And we all know Brooklyn is not known for their defense, although James Harden showed me some defense last night. But anyway, gonna be good games. So it's gonna be interesting. Let's say if I could call it Philadelphia and Atlanta. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I still think Philadelphia might pull it out on Atlanta. Although I want to see Atlanta win. Brooklyn and Milwaukee. I still, if Milwaukee scores in the paint like they did in the last game, Brooklyn ain't got nothing for them. All right, Kevin Durant's gonna have to hit every daggone shot he takes. All right, he showed me something too. He is willing to pass the ball to make other people on his team good so they can win. All right, Donovan right here in this last game with Utah, he did it, but to me it looks like it was begrudgingly, like he didn't really want to do it. Right? Even Michael Jordan had to learn, hey, if I'm being double teamed, I got to trust my teammates. He passed the ball, but I don't. I think it took him. I think it took him a long time in the fourth quarter to start saying, "Look, this is what I got to do if I want to win. I got to get this ball out quick, get these guys a chance to hit a wide open shot." But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be great, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be great, and whoever ends up in the championship, I like it because it's Philly could get knocked out. Philly could get knocked out. They've shown their weaknesses. They can get knocked out, and it won't even be a first place team in the championship. All right, but yeah, as I was saying, guys, thank you for hanging with me. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. Uh, let's see, Sunday, or maybe even tomorrow. Depends on when I get done with the tournament. Uh, who I would stream, or if I would stream. But yeah, take a look at my schedule, guys, and if you see it, make sure you come and join me. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. I at least got 7 likes, so that's close. I had an okay game. Not great, but an okay game. Uh, and I will see you guys next time. Appreciate you. Coach is out.